Did it ever feel like this is going to be complicated for the audience, or did you have any concerns about it being, a real a difficult thing for an audience to grasp, or did it feel that it was something that people could grasp?
Well, it's like, fuck it, I mean...
Christopher Nolan is one of the rare filmmakers that crossed over from the indie scene into the mainstream and has managed to maintain his respect in both worlds, something his arch-rival Rob Zombie could never say. But today we're talking about one of the most anticipated films of 2026. Yeah, we're skipping this whole year. You'll hear about it soon enough, with its sequels and sequels of sequels. Look at it this way, 2026 is the sequel of 2025, so you'll feel right at home. Anyways, we're looking into Christopher Nolan's adaptation of Homer's The Odyssey. The Odyssey was a poem from the 8th century BC, probably the least gayest poem to ever exist. It was written by the Greeks though, so that little tidbit's still up for debate. Christopher Nolan adapting this epic will represent a significant departure from his usual, and here's how. Nolan is known for his complex narratives and non-linear storytelling. He's like a food ninja of movies, blending genres like science fiction, thriller, and psychological drama into one drinkable cinema smoothie. Nolan has consistently pushed the boundaries of narratives within mainstream movies. Even with his objectively worst film ever, Tenet, you still have to give him credit. He had the balls to make a whole movie based on a palindrome and expected everyone not Christopher Nolan to understand it. It was more for the you just don't get it crowd. No, we got it. We got that it sucked. Nolan's films often deals with the themes of time, memory, and the human psyche, all while maintaining a strong grip on realism, even in a fantastical setting. But The Odyssey is like a whole odd world for Nolan. Homer's epic poem tells the story of Odysseus and his decade-long journey home after the Trojan War. The story is rich with Greek mythology, featuring gods, monsters, and magical elements, themes that Nolan has largely sidestepped in his previous work, except for maybe Oppenheimer. Because when that bomb goes off, it's like all those things are happening at once. His movies have often been grounded, even when dealing with surreal concepts. The Odyssey, however, dives headfirst into myth, where gods intervene in human affairs and fantastical creatures pose real threats. Just like IRS agents. This is a bold new step into the art of fantasy, something Nolan hasn't explored in such depth before. While Nolan is no stranger to large-scale productions like Dunkirk or The Dark Knight, The Odyssey promises a mythic scope that's unprecedented in his filmography. The story spans continents and involves divine interventions, the very nature of human endurance against fate. Nolan is set to shoot this across the world with new IMAX technology, suggesting a visual spectacle unlike we've ever seen from him. Nolan's characters often grapple with internal conflicts and moral dilemmas. Here he'll have to tackle characters that are larger-than-life legends. In plot twists, there is no plot twist. The narrative of The Odyssey is inherently structured differently. It's episodic, filled with adventures and lessons. Nolan hates lessons. Make no mistake, Nolan is expanding his comfort zone with The Odyssey. It's perfect being Greek and all, that Nolan is going to stretch and expand his limits. Some guys go for depth, and others go for width. Nolan's going for both with this one. This could easily influence how he tells stories in the future, mixing mythic elements with his love for narrative complexity. An adaptation of such seminal work by a director of Nolan's caliber could reignite interest in classic literature, much like his Batman films revitalized the superhero genre. I just hope this doesn't mean men are going to be reading more poetry, because the West is already gay enough, thank you. We can't even make women in video games to stop from getting tuned up these days. With the new IMAX technology, Nolan's The Odyssey might set new standards in how epic tales are visually told, potentially influencing the industry's approach to IMAX and large format filmmaking. We need more people back in theaters watching epic movies on larger-than-life screens. Yeah, that stranger next to you smells like boiled hot dogs, but you're no bed of roses either. So what does this mean for us? We're about to witness Christopher Nolan take on a narrative that is both timeless and rich, possibly redefining what we expect from epic cinema. Whether The Odyssey will blend seamlessly with Nolan's style or challenges his philosophy remains to be seen. But one thing's for certain, it's a departure that promises to be as bold as Odysseus' own journey home. Hey, do yourself a favor, smash the like button, hit subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more of my award-winning personality to fix your day. Not that I care about it or anything, but I got you. I'm out of here.